What I didn't know then, which I know now, is how normal a lot of what I went through is, and how many attorneys struggle with these issues.
There was a pretty recent study, I think it was a Betty Ford study that kind of outlined some of that data. And then I remember, I don't know if it was you or somebody else from TLAP doing a presentation, and I was kind of shocked by the incidence of mental health, substance abuse in the legal profession.
I, I would I would say that most attorneys think, it's just me. What's wrong with me? Why am I struggling? And I just want to say, everybody's been to a hearing where there's a picture of a totaled car, and the attorney representing the person that caused it won't even admit that there's any property damage. Attorneys won't admit anything. We're trained to not admit things unless we must, but 46% of 13,000 attorneys admitted to struggling at some point with depression. 21% of all attorneys struggle with a serious drinking problem. And for young attorneys, it's almost a third, it's 32%. But attorneys frequently face burnout, frequently face depression. If 46% admit it, I'm just telling you, more than half of us are going to see problems with it. And I believe that it's rooted in something that's changing, and it's changing with programs like this. It's changing in law schools. We went to law school. I don't know about you two. The only thing I learned in law school about self-care was that they put a keg on the patio on Fridays, and I was there every Friday all through law school. And other than that, we did a little bit of intramural football, but there was very little taught to me in law school about what do I do with all this stress? What do I do to kind of put some boundaries around my stressful career to have the life that I want? And I think that things are changing now. And, on top of just the anxiety that we deal with that can lead to depression, we're also dealing with, face to face with trauma. If we do criminal law, even appellate work, you're reading the facts on all this. What do you do when you have to digest fact patterns that involve serious assaults, children being taken away from a parent, a client going to prison? All of these things are traumatic, and so there's a lot going on with our mental health. I'm happy to share more about that, but I wanted you to know I thought I was a weak person because I was affected by the things that I was seeing every day. I'd see wrongful death cases. I'd see people that were paralyzed. I'd have to ask questions of a person that killed someone in an accident. And that takes a toll on your mental health. And I just feel like we don't talk about it that much. But it's a pretty unique profession. Compared to other professions, I think practicing law, not only do we deal with important matters, but we don't have in the training in law school, like in medical school, they talk about the brain chemistry. They talk about how to manage health.